Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I just want to thank you so much for all the support I've gotten with my tiny house, haunted house. And so I've gotten a few questions and a few comments about the video, and so I just wanted to kind of make a tiny house behind the scenes video and kind of go over certain parts of the clip and break it down and explain it and explain how I did it. And so let's get started. So at the beginning of the video, I made it look like I had clown makeup on. And I've gotten so many comments of, oh, I love your makeup. You should do a makeup tutorial on how you did that. Unfortunately, I did use a app. I used a filter on an app, and that's how I created that. I am not that good at makeup. I wish I could do that, but yeah, I did use an app to do that just to introduce my channel, and it turned out really cool. So thank you guys so much for all the compliments, but that wasn't me. And next we go into the bathroom, and this was probably one of my favorite rooms to set up. I literally just took ketchup and squirted it all over and rubbed it all around, and it gave it that blood look. It was so hard to clean up, but with my hands marks on there, it turned out really cool. So that was just a super cheap way to do blood. And then my husband had the idea. He actually took one of his headlamps and he made his headlamp into the strobe light for me. So I didn't have to go out and buy a big strobe light. I literally just used my husband's headlamp. And we also had another headlamp that does the red light, and it gave it this really cool effect. Next we go into the bedroom. I accidentally placed these skulls right here on top of my laundry to try and get them out of the way because I didn't know where to use them. I did not realize that I captured them in the video, and it actually turned out really cool. And we had actually put the kids to bed, and my husband was laying in bed, and I really wanted to get this video filmed while it was dark, and my husband was tired. So he was already in bed, and when I asked him to kind of get out of the shot, he kind of sighed a little bit. And so I had this great idea, like, I'll just give him a hat and a knife and he can be part of the scene. So that was kind of a lazy accident that turned out so good. It gave that creepy feel in the bedroom. So then next we come into the living room and the kitchen area. I did get a fog machine, and that really gave it that eerie feel in here. It's funny because in this tiny space we only needed one spray of the fog machine, and it completely filled it all up. And my kids did have fun with the fog machine for a little while. But yeah, I did the dropping spider and the skeleton spider and the skeleton rat. I didn't want to scare the kids too much, so I made this main area. I tried not to make it as scary. And I was able to film in sections so that my kids didn't see the bulk of the scariness in the video. And so I've had a lot of people comment saying, oh, how'd your kids do with the haunted house? And I was able to hide most of it from them. My kids are really young, and I really didn't want to give them nightmares, so I mostly just did all of this decorating for the video. I had borrowed some decorations from friends, and that way I didn't have to go buy a whole bunch of them. But anyways, next we go into the kids' room, and they were outside with their dad while I filmed this, so they didn't see most of this. But for me, there is something so scary about like kids' room and dolls and teddy bears. Scary movies that involve kids and dolls and stuff, like, I do not like to watch that because that scares me. So that was the effect I tried to have with the kids' room. They have my daughter sleeps in the loft up above. I thought that would make a good like dungeon. And I had the limbs swinging, and the teddy bear just sitting on the bed kind of just gives you that, ugh. It always creeps me out when someone crawls across the screen all slow or fast, or when someone crawls to the screen. That really scares me. So I thought I would add that effect up in the loft because it's such a small dark area. I thought it would make a really good ending, and it did. It's funny because I actually showed this video to my brother before I added the sound effects, and he said, oh, that's pretty good. But once I added the sound effects and the screaming and the chains, then it amped the video up to like times 10. It gave it that scary feeling. Anyway, so that's kind of how I set it all up. It was so easy. Like, I feel like anybody could do it, especially in a smaller space. It was so fun. We had so much fun with it, and again, like, the video is done way better than I expected, and I've gotten so many great compliments. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown of me explaining it. I hope you guys have a great Halloween this year. I'm going to keep posting fall videos and what we're kind of up to. We're actually getting ready to make a road trip. We're going to Utah. That's where my family is, and so we're bringing the kids. We're going to actually be spending Halloween in Colorado this year. So we're going to have a cold one, but so I've got to get to packing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you like my videos. I have so many small living videos to come. My brother was just out here visiting, and I interviewed him to see his perspective on what he expected and what it was actually like for him after he spent a week here in this tiny living space with us and the kids. And so I'm really excited to show you guys that video. You guys should check out his channel, Vital Brad. All right, bye!